This Week in Disney for November 15th to the 21st. I couldn't get the word out. November. So exciting. We're getting closer and closer to Thanksgiving, all the holiday fun. Just love it.
Parade. Always a big fan of the Macy's Day Parade.
Oh, yeah.
What will Disney have present this year?
What, balloons?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never know.
I'm hoping that they'll have Mickey this year.
Of course.
Every year they should have Mickey, right?
Yes.
He's so wonderful. And this week, for our big topic, we're actually gonna, on November 18th is Mickey's birthday.
That's right.
Yes, so I know we've talked about Mickey's birthday before, but I thought it'd be fun to talk about some things that really commemorate why we celebrate Mickey's birthday on November 18th. So starting off, we know back in 1928 at the Colony Theater, Steamboat Willie had its premiere on Broadway. And that's where Mickey premiered. So cool, right? If you think about it. I mean, he goes back, you know, to 28 on Broadway.
And we just talked about last week how Fantasia premiered at the same theater. So
that's right.
Our Sorcerer Mickey.
Right, but it changed its name to the Broadway Theater by then. So we know about that. This is the sneak peek at Universal's Colony Theater. Okay, so then in 1932, I thought this was so cool. Walt Disney is given an honorary Oscar for the creation of Mickey Mouse by the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences at the 5th Academy Awards, the 5th. It's so weird to think that by then they had only had 5 Academy Awards.
So. A new art and science.
Yeah. So, you know, Mickey and Walt get commemorated for that as well. So really, really cool. Indeed. And then moving on, this is so important. So 1978, this is when things really changed, because before then, like, people weren't necessarily celebrating Mickey's birthday. But in 1978, this is the first year Mickey has an official birthday. Basically because Disney archivist Dave Smith declared November 18, 1928 was the first general public appearance of Mickey Mouse. So, like, when you're born, that's your first appearance, and that was his first appearance.
There you go.
Born to the public. If you will, born to the public. Yes. So that becomes the official birth date of Mickey Mouse. So, you know, there's some other dates in there that are important, but that's what we celebrate. So this year, he'll be 93. He's doing pretty good.
Yes.
It's 93, right?
Yes. And it's very hard to...
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, it's very hard. I mean, the 90th, what an incredible experience it was. Wonderful treats.
Yes.
I mean, Oreos even, like, styled to it. I mean, everything. I mean, that's when they really brought us the Disney ice cream treats to the freezer section. Yeah. And they still remain today, but it was the 90th that made it happen.
That was so fun. We got lots of treats that year. I remember that, Mickey treats. Yeah. But 1978 is just really important too, so let's talk about some more that happened. So a commemorative plaque is installed at the Broadway Theater, which was, like I said, the Colony Theater where Steamboat Willie had, its premiere. So they have a nice plaque there that you can go check out if you visit New York City. And then in New York as well, the Museum of Modern Art actually holds a birthday party for Mickey Mouse, and they show Steamboat Willie at noon.
A screening at noon.
Exactly, 50 years after its debut. So cool, really, really cool. And then on the West Coast, of course, they gotta honor Mickey over there. Mickey becomes the very first cartoon character to have a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Okay. Did you know he was the first for that?
I did not. The first cartoon character? Yes.
No, the first
animated
character? The first ever star.
First ever.
The first cartoon animated character to have it. So really cool, but we can't leave out Walt Disney World, right? So 1978, same year, Mickey Mouse celebrates his 50th with a new parade at Magic Kingdom Park. Mickey and the Main Street Philharmonic kick off the birthday procession. They're surrounded by banners that read Happy Birthday Mickey Mouse. The parade features balloons, wrapped gift boxes, party hats, larger-than-life birthday cards, and a 50th birthday cake.
There you go.
That's awesome.
So the 50th, I mean, just boom.
Do you think they were just faux wrapped gifts or
real gifts?
real
Perhaps.
gifts?
What would you give Mickey Mouse?
Yeah.
Comment below.
What would you give? I don't know. Some people, some dads might be like, I've given Mickey a lot.
Yeah.
A lot of my
I hear that one coming.
dollars.
There you go.
But yeah, tell us below, what do you guys think about Mickey's birthday? Do you celebrate Mickey's birthday? Are you going to do something fun on that day? So go check out, there's so many cartoons on Disney Plus that you can check out. And yeah, it's a fun day, I think. Will be on a Thursday, so I think you should start your weekend early this week.
Happy birthday, Mr. Mouse.
Happy birthday, Mickey. We love you.
We love you.
Yeah, so moving on to the rest of the week. On November 15th, going to 1925, so even before Mickey was born.
There you go.
Yeah.
Not uncommon around these parts.
Yeah. That Alice comedy, Alice Rattled by Rats, is released. And this one's interesting because it has Margie Gay instead of Virginia Davies. So you could go check this out to see. They're so different little girls, you know. Because Virginia has the ringlets and the lighter colored hair, and Margie has the page cut, you know, with dark hair. And so, and I think they act totally different. So go check out this one. And then in the comments, it was interesting because lots of people were like, oh, so Walt was animating rats back in 1925, so inspiration. I don't know, the rats have a big part in this and do a lot of dancing, all sorts of antics, so go check this one out for sure. It's on the YouTubes. And then moving on way into the future, 1980, one of the rides, I say we probably ride this
the most,
like 90% of the time.
Maybe only Space Mountain more.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. It's gotta be more.
I think
we do Thunder.
Yep. 1980. That you said it. Big Thunder Mountain is open over at Walt Disney World Resort and at the Magic Kingdom. And of course, this one's designed by Tony Baxter. We had talked about this, covered this, you know, we actually last year.
Yeah.
So,
and one of the first projects I've mentioned before that Marvel did once, or that Disney did once they acquired Marvel, was to release a series of Disney graphic novels, one of which, or a series, but they eventually were graphic novels, and one of them is the story of the Big Thunder Railroad.
Yeah, those are cool, for sure. And then moving right along, we're gonna go to November 17th, 1989. The Little Mermaid is released.
Oh, nice.
On November 17th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, Little Mermaid is one of those for me. Like the soundtrack was so loved.
Yeah.
And had a good friend, neighbor, a couple years older than me, who was equally into music as much as I was. And I was surprised to find in his CD collection the Little Mermaid soundtrack. You know, just whenever you know, are a teenager, you kind of like think, you know, am I like the only one that like recognizes the value of all music, you know?
Yeah, but
here it was in his collection.
This was a really important film. It did really well. It spoke to lots of people and children and little girls, and so
for sure. And the world music timing of it and all of that just really
celebrate that on November 17th. Go watch it. Then November 18th, there's still more to talk about on November 18th besides Mickey's birthday. In 1962 at Disneyland, the Swiss Family Treehouse attraction opens in Adventureland.
Beloved. We love ours at Disney World. It's so much fun. Worth the climb. So much charm. Just awesome.
The book's great. The movie's great. I like the book better, of course.
In our Fantasyland, one of the best views of the castle.
Oh,
Unique,
I know.
Through the canopy of the trees.
And Space Mountain, too.
And Space Mountain.
Yeah, I love how you can see Space Mountain from up there as well. Because a lot of times we're so focused on the castle, but it's a great view of Space Mountain. And it yeah, just the way the trees frame everything. I love it up there. I love it. The beds are tiny, though. I'm pretty sure both our feet would just like lop over this.
Yeah, it's forced perspective.
No,
perception.
But you know, haven't you seen like really old antique furniture and stuff, and it's like much smaller. Yeah. And I often think, are we all growing? Are we all taller?
Which we know is not true. Well, we are. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is true. Because Lincoln was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's not.
Okay. So moving on. Also, in on November 18th in 2016. PizzeRizzo's opens, and this replaced Pizza Planet.
Yeah, which was fun and wonderful.
We loved Pizza Planet.
I guess I missed the arcade games.
Yeah, but it was iconic. It was like with our kids when they were younger, it was like, oh, we're going to Pizza Planet. That's awesome. And then, of course, now we have Toy Story Land, which is just as awesome, but without the pizza. But anyway.
Framing out the Muppet.
PizzeRizzo makes more sense right there, right?
Indeed.
Okay, and we
love
the dance room. Have you guys been there? Like, we've posted on Instagram like pictures, or it's been in our videos. I think sometimes when we're live, like.
If you like the wedding reception vibe.
Yeah.
Like if you're just like the kind of person.
This is the wedding singer room.
At PizzeRizzo's on the second floor.
You gotta check it out. It's on the second floor.
It's a great escape because of that. Yeah. We go there and dance and eat.
You and Miles dance.
I dance.
I eat. I take forever to eat, so they start dancing.
Yes.
That's really what it is. But we have fun. I love it in there. There's a disco ball, and it's got the cheesy like colors that you'd have.
I may not be a wedding singer, but I'm definitely a wedding dancer, and so.
No, we have to watch that. I don't think Miles has ever seen that movie. He's gonna have to watch that one.
That is unacceptable.
All right, so we're gonna move past November 18th. Okay. I hope you guys partied on that day. There's lots to do, but moving to November 19th, 1932, Disney's Silly Symphony, Babes in the Woods. Okay. So this is basically a Hansel and Gretel cartoon. Yeah. Why are you saying okay like that? You sound nervous. Are you scared of the witch?
Yes.
Yeah. No, I know, right? This kind of story is so scary.
Yeah, like I like the animation
and children in with candy and
so chibi. Yeah, very nice.
Yeah, but this animation's nice. This is the third Silly Symphony to be in color, so go check this one out for sure, you guys. We always got to keep watching cartoons, keep us young. It's a secret. Oh, don't tell. Okay, and then moving on to 1971, so some more celebrating Walt Disney World. This didn't open on opening day, but it opened on November 19th, which was Walt Disney World's new Fort Wilderness Resort campground.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
And it always surprises me that it was like that's
Bay Lake right there, Disney's River Country, the first water park that we ever had. And then Fort Wilderness is designed with that rustic theme. You know what I want to do? I want to go see, like, at Christmas, like, drive around with a golf cart. And
I love that.
See the decorated people.
Yes, we need to do that this year.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
I know.
It is lovely.
We've got to do it. So, anyway, we have never stayed at the campgrounds.
So is it fully a companion to, like, the Wilderness Lodge? Are they the same, like, entrance and area?
No.
No.
No, it's totally, because we've accidentally gone to the campground. Yeah. And
we need to fix this in no better time.
Oh, and we can go horseback riding there. I really want to go horseback riding because I grew up.
Yes.
I'm a trained horse.
Equestrian.
I am. I did actually have training as a child riding horses, both like the the more fancy style, but also like I was born in Texas, so whatever, it comes with it, right?
It does.
Yeah. So
I'm so proud of you
Have
for
you
accepting that.
Have you ridden horses?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
But
so,
only in the camp environment.
Okay, because that's what we're going to do when
Indeed.
we're retired.
Yes.
We're going to have horses. Did you know?
Whoa.
Oh, there you go.
All right.
So we need to go practice. All right, and then moving on to 19.
I want to be a cowboy. And you can be my cowgirl.
You can sing that song.
Oh, nah. We'll move on.
Okay, November 19th, still 1990, the Walt Disney World's Beach Club opens with this awesome Victorian Cape Cod feel and that Stormalong Bay, the enormous swimming pool, and
but
most importantly,
the restaurant with
beaches and
the kitchen sink.
Yeah.
The kitchen sink. And when they bring the kitchen sink out, the lights go nuts.
It's a party.
And I'll tell you, some like dear friends of mine in St. Charles, Illinois,
Yes.
the Anderson family,
Yes.
own a restaurant called Colonial Ice Cream,
Right.
where they did the kitchen sink for ages.
They
I mean, ages in the Chicagoland.
Yeah.
So really, really crazy, but also,
So you grew
familiar
up with the
me.
kitchen
I grew up with the
sink.
kitchen sink.
Yeah, and when we were first, I remember that. But yeah, the way they do it, I really love the excitement around it.
Oh, yes. It turns into a party.
Yeah, it's a party.
A tiny
there.
disco. An ice cream disco.
That is a great restaurant. When we ate there, the food was great. The desserts are great. The atmosphere is great. Everybody's just kind of like communicating with each other because of this kitchen sink thing. It's fun. Like you go there and it's a group. At least the time we did.
I just can't
fun.
stop thinking about ice cream discos now.
Oh, okay.
I think, why don't we eat any ice cream discos?
I don't know. Oh boy.
We do.
Why are you just
Club.
giving that away? Alright, sounds good. And then lastly, on November 19th in 2004, the Walt Disney Pictures releases National Treasure starring Nicolas Cage.
There you go. There you
Yeah.
go. And
love this treasure hunt, historical, on a hot pursuit for a war chest hidden by the founding fathers after the American Revolutionary War.
Yeah.
So this I mean I love it because I really like history. Obviously, did you guys notice? I like all history, not just the history we talk about on here. And so anything like that I'm gonna really enjoy and have to go research like how true is this to the real history.
Yeah, and I think a film that really benefited from the spirit of and like I guess patriotism of like a post like 9/11 like world, but at the same time like meaning that season because it was very near in all reverence, but as well I think this film, if I'm not mistaken, while it may not predate the publication of Da Vinci Code, I think it just barely predates the popularity of it. I mean, I think it was a pioneer to this type of film. So
yeah. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, that's interesting. We like this film. Yeah. Yeah, it's fun. It's a good one. It's entertaining. And,
for sure. Oh,
and so forth. And Nicolas Cage is in it.
This film, once I had to do jury duty. And out of like 12 different films, a room of over 50 people picked National Treasure as the film to watch together.
You go. So have you guys seen this movie? If you haven't, go watch it. It's actually really, really good. We love it.
It's honestly one of Cage's best. Like, I mean, top 15.
Yeah. Nicolas
He's in
Cage.
so many.
You could just go on and on about him. He's a character for sure. Alright, so moving on to November 21st, 1952, the Mickey Mouse cartoon Pluto's Christmas Tree is released. I love this one. It's so sweet.
Can you smell the evergreen?
Yeah.
What is that?
For sure.
Nut smell and chipmunk smell in the tree.
Yeah, so Mickey and Pluto go and get the perfect tree. They bring it back, and of course, Chip and Dale are in the tree.
Yes, they are.
So cute. They actually like decorate the tree, and then Chip and Dale start messing with the stuff, and Pluto's got to take care of that. So there's lots of antics. I love this one though. Yeah. I like the animation on these cartoons from the 50s. I don't know.
And
it's
the palette.
Very comforting. The color palette, everything. I just really, really like it. So
minty and creamy.
You gotta keep preparing for the holidays. If you're not ready, you can wait and watch this one later, but it was released on November 21st, so you can go check that out. And then 1994 at Epcot, the 3D film Honey, I Shrunk the Audience opens. So it replaces Captain EO. But I was checking this out because we've never seen it. It looks real well done.
Yes.
Yeah.
And people like have fond and fearful.
Yeah, in the comments, a lot of people were talking about how as children they were very scared because it had the same technology over at It's Tough to Be a Bug, where the
seat technology.
Yeah, and so this, I think it's mice. And anyway, that was way back in '94, so people were very scared.
It's Tough to Be a Bug.
Yeah.
It's still.
Oh my goodness.
Impressive.
It's like watching a horror film.
It feels
with
like they
little
run,
children. They scream every time. Adults scream too.
You're very kind to leave them out, but
every screaming.
I saw some adults scream.
It's so funny. I think it's the funniest thing. Like just the.
For sure.
It's great. But I think that's what this was like too.
But the important thing is that
Captain EO comes back in 2010.
Yeah. And I think that could happen again.
I know, right? Doesn't it give you hope? Because this was like 94 to 2010.
I could see a digital restoration of that on rotation. You don't have to run the same thing all day. It can be like, well, this is at this time, and then the next showing is this show, and then the next showing is this show.
That's what they do with Impressions de France. They show it at night, and you can see. But I don't know with the technology. I mean,
I'd even do a
stuff,
I shouldn't speak out loud, but I would do a ticketed event to see Captain EO. I would do that.
Yeah.
Or, I mean, you could always remake.
Like $2.
Yeah. You could always do a new Captain EO in our day. I mean, I know that sounds like sacrilege to make that again without the King of Pop, but you could do The Weeknd. You could do Kanye. Kanye would be willing to be Captain EO.
I'm fine with
Kanye's capable of saving the world.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Captain EO,
silly.
we are here to save the world. Do not forget.
Love it.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure. We're going to move on.
Okay. Too much world saving.
To 2007. This is actually our last thing that we're going to talk about this week. At Hollywood's El Capitan Theater, where many, many Disney movies have been released. Enchanted is released.
How nice.
Musical fantasy.
The winner.
Yeah, we really love this one. This is a fun movie. It's different, and it was neat at the time. I remember just being like, once we saw it, it was like, wow, that was a cool movie. That was really, really fun, and we laughed a lot. Yeah.
I don't know if it was pre or after Ella Enchanted. But there was, that
was
vibe.
The same one.
Yeah,
that we really liked Ella Enchanted too.
Yeah, and I think Disney has pseudo ownership of Ella Enchanted, so they can be in the same universe.
But for this big day, actually, Amy Adams, co-star of Enchanted, and Richard Cook, the chairman of the Walt Disney Studios, ring the New York Stock Exchange closing bell in New York City. So that was a cool little thing that happened when they opened it up. But this was really the first time that I personally, I don't know about you, but got to know Amy Adams as an actress.
And of course she's in the Muppets.
Yeah, we love her. We love her in these films. She's done so great.
So perfect.
Yeah.
Adorable.
She's really sweet. So this is a nice week.
It was.
There's lots of good things. Christmas. Yeah, a little bit of cartoons to watch and movies to go
and our Mickey, M-I-C, K-E-Y, M-O-U-S-E.
Yeah, you guys gotta celebrate him this week. Or whatever you guys want to celebrate. Tell us in the comments all about your thoughts on everything we talked about. And thanks for hanging out with us. And we will see you guys next time.